This right here is literally the definition of insanity. The Giants have fired head coach Brian Daboll, and this will now be their sixth coach in the last 10 years. But that's not even the craziest part, because this will now be the third time since 2015. The Giants have fired their coach who sucked, but also kept their GM who also sucked. First in 2015, they fired Coughlin, but kept GM Jerry Reese, who then hired legendary coach Ben McAdoo. You want to know how that worked out? Both Reese and McAdoo were gone by 2017. Then in 2019, the Giants fired coach Pat Shurmur, but kept the worst GM in NFL history, David Gettleman, who then hired the worst coach in NFL history, Joe Judge. How did that work, you ask? They were both fired 2 years later. And now again this year, by the definition of insanity, the Giants will do the same thing again, looking for a different result. Because apparently, even though they fired Daboll, they have announced they are keeping their terrible GM, Joe Schoen. And if you're thinking, you gotta keep Schoen because he drafted Dart. Well, actually, he kinda didn't. Because the only reason he drafted him is because Daboll forced him to. Schoen has now drafted 31 players in his 4 years as GM. And he has only quote-unquote hit on 8 of the 31. 4 of those 8 were first-round picks, and 3 of them were taken in the top 10. Kinda hard to miss on a top 10 pick. Oh yeah, he did that too back in 2022 when he took Evan Neal at 7. Now, I'm not gonna play Monday morning quarterback. Originally, I thought this was a good hire. But the truth is, if you're gonna fire Daboll for his ineptitude, then they should do the same thing with this man. The Giants are the definition of insanity.